Day 4. Hey everyone, it's Bernicia, aka Kind of Flybug, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you're old here, welcome back. Please take this time to like, share, and subscribe. And let's get right into this 4th day of Vlogmas. So, I'm just going to, I retwisted my hair. Let me turn on the light. That's much better. I retwisted my hair. So, because yesterday, this was one, this was one, this one, and so on and so forth. So I just, tried to stretch my hair a little bit longer because I want to actually give my hair a little bit of a break. And I actually did put quite a bit of oil from the Curls Dynasty in my hair, so I don't really have to add more oil. There's plenty on my fingers, as you can see. So I'm just going to just do a little chit chat, and while I untwist my hair and just kind of like pull it apart, because I'm trying to give my hair a wee bit of a break, if you will. Yes, I twisted it already, but I just want to try and elongate it a little bit and just kind of keep it stretched out a little bit this week and just not mess with it if I can. Oh, I feel like I have something in my eye. Ugh. That's all I need, because now I have oil on my fingers. That means I have to wash my hands just to dig in my eyeball and my ear ball. Ugh, and I have a tangle. Kind of a mess. Well, it's not a tangle, but okay, one piece is free. And I'm going to have to... oh, there we go. Yay! Yeah, so hold on. Before I get too far into the fray, let me check my eyeball, because something is in it. I know it. Something is in my eye. Crap. Or I'm just crazy. Okay, well, maybe I'm just crazy. Something's there, but I don't see anything. No bueno. Anyway, so I'm gonna try, like I said, to just kind of leave my hair alone and just like let it breathe a little bit. I mean, it's not exactly an afro, but if I'm able to just kind of like protect it, there it goes again. Crazy hair. I'm gonna just try and keep it, elongated as much as possible, and that way, because you guys know that I usually just like twist and leave it for the most part, but she doesn't really have a lot of time to just be out by herself on her lonesome and just, blowing in the wind. And oh, I just missed that one right in front. Look at all those little grays. I'm getting old. But I don't feel old, so, I mean, you're as old as you feel. I don't know, something was really bothering me. I'm sorry, my rantings are jumping all over the place, but, that tends to happen when you get on my channel. But someone told me yesterday, I've known this person almost 10 years, and they literally told me that they didn't know me. I was like, what? And then we got into an argument over them thinking that I don't like sci-fi. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, where would you get the impression that I don't like sci-fi? I mean, it's the weirdest conversation. And I'm like, where the hell did that come from? But they're like, yeah, I don't like, really like try and like, do anything like science related with you because, you don't like it. I'm like, I like Star Trek, okay? I like, Star Wars and stuff like that. That stuff is science fiction and stuff. So what are you talking about? I started, they suggested that I watch The Expanse. So I started watching it, and they were just like, do do you like it? I'm like, well, it's a little slow, but you know, I had seen some later episodes and those were pretty exciting. So I was like, you know, I'm guessing it's just one of those shows where you have to like get the information first and it's kind of slow because of course you're getting the information. And then later on that's when like all the action and, you know, all of the information that you got in for the first like season, you know, comes together and it's like, oh, that's the reason why, you know, Boba Fett said blah blah blah. You know, that's not the character, but you get what I'm saying. So, but they're just like convinced that I don't like science fiction. I'm like, what? So I was just a little bit taken aback, and I was I was a little insulted because I was like, okay, how in the hell would you figure that I don't like science fiction? And there's like, I mean, a lot of movies that you know this person suggests that I've never even heard of before, and they've never even heard of them either, and it's like, okay, but so you expect me to be all like, woohoo, let's watch this, and I don't know what it's about or anything like that. There's I mean, you got to give me a little bit of something. And it's like, well, I've never seen it before. Well, okay, well, but you look up stuff. I mean, when you, when a movie comes out, you're like, you know, you see, you know, the trailer and you're like, oh, that looks interesting. I might want to see that. Yeah, look up the freaking trailer. No, you know, and I know you did, but you're just not giving me anything go on. And I'm just kind of like expected to just be like, oh, yeah, let's watch this movie that I've never heard of before and don't know nothing about it. And yeah, doesn't usually happen. So, you know, you can't fault me for being a little speculative or dubious on, yeah, let's run out and watch this movie. And so, you know, they're like, you know, well, I've seen this movie and it was really good, and I saw this movie and it was really good. And I was like, yeah, you watched them. Okay, well, that's great. But I mean, if you wanted me to watch it, you could have been like, hey, you want to watch this with me? And then we could have watched it together. But you know, you've seen these movies, and that's fine. And I'm happy to watch them with you. You know, since you've seen them again, or you've seen them before. But you know, I don't know. It was a weird conversation. It made me feel weird. So I mean, does that ever happen to you guys where you know, I don't know. And the same person like a couple of days ago, um, we were talking about food, and they were just like, "Yeah, I don't know you." I'm like, "What?" And they were like, "Yeah, well, I don't know what you would like to eat and what you wouldn't like to eat." I'm like, "You have literally eaten with me, I don't know how many times before. How would you even say that I don't know what you would eat?" What? I don't know. I don't know. It just kind of feels. I don't know. I don't know. I can't really describe it. I can't. But it just made me feel weird and made me like I guess question myself a little bit and like. And it was the weirdest thing. I don't know why I was questioning myself when I know me. I don't know. It was weird. Look at that. Yay. I wish it was like this long in the front. But the front is just kind of like la-di-da, living its la-di-da life up here. And ugh. But I'm almost done. Um, oh no. My friend's Persian shield is dying. Oh, I'm sad. And it's the prettiest plant too. Oh my goodness. I'll have to, well, I'm not going to edit in like any pictures or anything, but if you guys Google like a Persian shield, because like we're all into plants now, you know, Google Persian shield and you'll see it. It's like a purple flower. It's like, they look like little shields and like the veins on them are, oh, they're phenomenal. They're so pretty. But yeah, I'm like, oh, but she just bought one from some, no, that's not her. Another friend of mine actually bought a Persian shield from some seller on Etsy. And I'm sure hers are doing fine, but she only bought hers like a couple of weeks ago. And I think she had two, and one died, and now she's saying that the other one is dying. And I'm like, oh no. So I don't know. It could just be her house. It could be, I don't know, because I mean, my sister has that problem too. Or one of my sisters, you know, she'll buy a plant and then she'll just, you know, do minimal care on it because, you know, when you buy a plant, I guess you're supposed to just like let it acclimate to your house and just kind of, you know, let it do its thing. And then, you know, most plants like to be watered, but they like to have dry spells. So most of my plants like be powder dry. And then I go and give them a stiff drink of water, and then they're like, but most plants like that. So, I mean, there are some that are bougie that are like, if you don't water me today and yesterday and the day before, I'm like, oh. So, you know, you got those bougie plants, but I don't have too many of those. And if, I mean, even if I do, I mean, I have one, it's a Fitania, and she, we went on, to Trinidad for Thanksgiving, and when I got back, she was all like, looking all wilted, and I was like, oh no, she's not dying on me, not today, Satan. So I gave her some water and sprayed her little leaves, and I think she's just kind of like used to me spraying her every day, and for 3 days she didn't get sprayed. So she was like, oh, I'm dying. And so, like, when I got back and I looked at her, I was like, oh no. So I sprayed her, I misted her and gave her some water, and then she came back alive. And a few of her leaves fell off, but nothing super dramatic. So I actually went to this plant store, and they were like, "Do you have Fitonias?" And I was like, "Yes." And she was like, "I mean, those are some dramatic plants." And I'm like, "Well, mine's is fine." And up until us going to Trinidad, she'd never been dramatic before, because I mean, I've always been here to like mist her and stuff. So I think the next time we go out of town for something, and my niece has to come and like feed Cosmos, I think I'll just see if she can like mist my plants real quick. Just give them a, I mean, and that's all it takes, because I mean, they don't need to be sopping wet. Just moisturize me. So any of you guys, Doctor Who fans, you guys know the reference I'm talking about. Moisturize me. So yeah. I was like, why does it feel like? All right, so look at that. She's getting out there, a little at a time, I'm so excited. I mean, I just really like how my hair looks in the back, and the hair in the back is my mom's hair. That's where I get that from, because my mom's hair in the back is like super pretty. It's like this like all the time, and I'm like, and you don't have to twist it. Mom's hair is just like that, and I'm like, but it's all good because it's my mommy. I love my mommy, and she's out of the hospital now. See the two books? Oh, I thought it said, "Did you see the two boobs?" I'm like, boobs? What? Like, what are you sending me, girl? But anyway, all right. Let's see how it looks in the back, because I have no idea how it looks in the back. My hair is almost wig-like. Just poof it out a little bit, and I mean, I have picks, and you're supposed to use picks in your hair, but I'd rather just use my fingers, because I mean, my fingers, I can feel what I'm doing. I can't feel what I'm doing through a pick. I don't know. I mean, I've used a pick a couple of times when I first started, and I was just like, well, when my hair started to get a little length, because I was all like super excited, and I was just kind of like, what is this supposed to do? I mean, I'd just rather just pick it up with my fingers. But yeah, my hair is giving off some serious wig vibes. I'm so excited, yay. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to actually have hair that's like mine, like natural. And I've said it once and I'll say it again. I'm pretty sure I'll say it again, that going natural was probably the best decision I've ever made for myself. Because, I mean, because I have bipolar depression, I'm not always super confident. But, even on days when I'm feeling the lowest of the low, and my hair is behaving the way it's supposed to, I'm looking at my hair going, damn, girl, damn. And I mean, I'm sure other people, I know a lot of people have way better looking hair than mine, but I'm just proud that I've accomplished my hair goal and my hair journey as well as I have. So, I mean, that's something, you know? I mean, and that's one good thing that I can say about myself, because as I said in my either second or my first or second videos, that I'm trying to be more positive, and especially towards myself, and being like more kind to myself. So yeah, that's one thing that I can say and be super proud of, that I did this. I was eager to, you know, get my hair healthier and to grow out, and I wasn't just like looking at, you know, black women on magazines with like poofy hair and afros and stuff and going, oh, I wish I could. No, I did it. I like did it. So, you know, and I'm still doing it. So I'm happy with that. I am so happy that I didn't quit. I didn't quit and go, you know what, I don't want to deal with this anymore. Where's the relaxer? No, I'm so happy that I stuck with my decision. I really wish that, you know, and I said this before, that I wish that I had um, made the decision before I did, but I can't change the past. And that's something that I really have to like come to grips with, is that I can't change the past. I can only change the future. So here we are. So as of right now, I'm gonna just continue taking care of my hair and trying to keep it as healthy as possible. And yeah, so all right, well, that's almost 20 minutes and way longer than I expected, but it happens. Anyway, so let me put my thing over here and get out of here because I have to go to work. And oh, I just wanted to show you guys my Transcandia plant. I put her in the window. Look at how big she's getting. Oh, she's not as bright as she usually is. I put her in this window. She was in the other room, and that room gets a hell of a lot of light, but so does this window. This window, I'm gonna put another plant here. Man doesn't know that yet, but I'm gonna put another plant here. And I have that plant over there. That fern, because it needs light, but not a lot of light, and I think it was a little too bright in that room, so I just put it over here. And plus, it's right underneath the humidifier, so it gets that humidity. And then my girl, my red Valentine baby, doesn't she look so good under my koi fish? Oh, she's so pretty. And I just watered her, so she doesn't need water. But she's got lots of like, you know, humidity because again, like, you know, humidifier. But anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. So you guys enjoy your day, and hopefully I will catch you tomorrow.